All right, so we're in lesson 4, part 2. We're on page 13 in our Learned Notebook, and we are going to be discussing the 4 types of friction that affects motion. So please make sure to pause the video as you need and to make the notes that are on the screen. So the first type of friction that we're going to be talking about is static friction. This is the strongest type. It keeps objects that are touching from sliding, such as books on a shelf. Then we have the second type, and that is sliding friction. It's the second strongest type of friction. Objects slide past each other, pushing against each other. We have rolling friction. This is the third strongest type, and it occurs when something rolls against the surface, such as tires on the road. And then the fourth type of friction is fluid friction. This is the weakest type, and this occurs in liquids and gases, such as air resistance that we talked about in part 1. So underneath your chart, you have some blanks to fill in. You have air resistance also slows down motion. As an object falls through the air molecules push against the object, causing it to slow down. Skydivers use a parachute to slow down their motion. Can you think of another example? Another example might be, let's see, a kite in the air. That is air resistance holding it up. So now, if you go into your teacher packet, and in your teacher packet, you have a reading article that's in your packet. I would like for you to take the time to read this article on your own, and then I want you to read A Wheel That Never Stops Spinning, and I'm not going to be reading it aloud to save time on the computer. So please make time to read these 2 articles, especially this one. This one is really good. I really like this one. I would like to know what happened. So this is the end of lesson 4, part 2. See you next time. Miss you, kiddos.